Backed up memories. Phlegm. The records were erased, but the voice remained. Everything began on an ordinary evening. My computer was on, an unfinished task still open on the screen. It was around 6:40 p.m. Nothing unusual, nothing planned. Then I noticed the email. There was no sender name. The subject line contained only one sentence. If you listen to this, you'll remember me. Normally, I would have deleted an email like that without hesitation, but I didn't, because something about it felt personal, as if it wasn't meant for just anyone. The email had a single attachment, an audio file. File name, last_record_return.mp3 date, 2011. That year meant nothing special to me. At least, that's what I thought. I put on my headphones and pressed play. For the first 12 seconds, there was nothing, just silence. Then I heard a breath, slow, close. So close that I pulled off my headphones and looked around my room, half expecting someone to be standing behind me. Then a voice spoke. If you're listening to this, it means I'm still here. The voice felt familiar, uncomfortably familiar. But I couldn't place it. The recording continued. Everyone thinks I disappeared. The police, my family, my friends. But I didn't disappear. I was erased. That word made my stomach tighten. Erased. The voice began describing an apartment building. Old, gray, easy to overlook. A sudden image flashed in my mind. The street where I grew up. The same building, same number, same basement level. The voice said, "There's a room in that building. It doesn't exist on any floor plan. It was sealed off years ago. Even the door itself is forgotten." That's when I realized something unsettling. I couldn't remember the basement clearly. Not really. My memories of it felt blurred, incomplete. The voice went on. People who enter that room start to fade, slowly. According to the recording, it always happened in stages. At first, messages would be answered later than usual. Then, names would be misspelled. Photos would glitch or corrupt. Faces in videos would become unrecognizable. And eventually, "No one remembers you," the voice trembled. I noticed it while I was inside. I could still remember the outside world. But when I came out, the outside world couldn't remember me. The recording ended abruptly. I sat there in silence, my heart racing. This is ridiculous, I told myself. Just a story, a coincidence. But something deep inside me disagreed. As I was about to close the file, a new window opened on my computer. I hadn't clicked anything. It was a folder. Its name, Backed Up Memories. I opened it. Inside was a single video file. No title. Just a date. March 17th, 2011. I pressed play. The video showed an empty room, old walls, a flickering ceiling light. The camera didn't move. For several seconds, nothing happened. Then someone stepped into frame from the corner of the room. They walked slowly toward the camera. It was me. But I had never recorded that video, not in my life. My face was blank. My eyes weren't looking at the camera. They seemed focused on something behind it. Just as I reached the lens, the video froze. The screen went black. White text appeared. "You are not the next one. They already forgot you." I didn't sleep that night. The next day, strange things began to happen. I messaged a friend. No reply for hours. When the response finally came, it said, "Sorry, who is this?" Another friend spelled my name wrong. Someone else said something even worse. "I know you. I just can't remember from where." Photos on my phone refused to open. Some videos played sound with no image. Old posts on my social media accounts were gone. I hadn't deleted them. A week later, I went back to the street where I grew up. The apartment building was still there, but the basement door was gone, as if it had never existed. That night, my phone vibrated. A notification. No sender, no number. Just two words. "I'm still here." I checked the time. 3:17 a.m. Since then, the same notification appears every few days, always from nowhere, always the same message, and always at the same time. 3:17 a.m. Sometimes I wonder, maybe that voice wasn't someone else's. Maybe it wasn't mine either. Maybe it just hasn't become mine yet.